Hi there, this is David A, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Heroes, a tier of Vermillion. Last time, more nonsense happened when we were out to sea, an earthquake happened, and Mitchell washed up and joined our party. Mitchell, if you forgot, he is the Grandpa Lap from Prophecy of the Moonlight Witch. So apparently he's left Tercewheel and made his way into Elfilden to help us out, you know? Why not? But on our way, whenever that earthquake happened, apparently the only way to stop an earthquake from happening under the sea is to drop a crimson fire into the ocean to create an explosion to counteract an earthquake? I don't know, it makes no sense to me, but anyway, I digress. So we're heading on to the Eidolon Cave in order to grab some of the crimson fires, and on the way we can pick up a pair of rune boots, which are pretty nice. They raise your speed by 25 points. I don't really care about speed in this game. In most Legend of Heroes games, I do care about speed, but this one, it's very strictly turn-based, rather than being like a more Final Fantasy X active time battle system. So all it really does is make someone's turn come up quicker in the order. But the only person that you really want to come up quicker in the order is Rutis, because she's your healer, and she's already the fastest person that I have, so what the hell do I care? Anyway, let's check out what this sign has to say. Oh, wow, that was really bad grammar, like all the words were jumbled on top of one another. That was pretty terrible. But up here we can get the only treasure chest in the entire cave with... oh, a chanting tiara. Huh. I'm not entirely sure what that does. If you look at the description, it says something along the lines of, like, it allows you to cast a spell by only chanting half of it, which I believe would mean, like, fast casting. But again, going back to the speed, the person who goes first in casting is Rutis, so what does it matter? She goes first pretty much every time anyway. She's faster than the enemies, too. Oh, yeah, it's one of those peat swamps. Yeah, so the Crimson Fires grow here. We learned that way back in Moonlight Witch, and apparently Michael knows that as well. Oh, yeah, Negar Island. It was a pretty poor island, but they did have Crimson Fires there. So, I don't know how different these worlds could possibly be. So, the Crimson Fires don't show up as like a little exclamation point or anything. You just kind of have to run around inside the swamp and hit the X button over and over and over again until you're lucky enough to run into it. So it's kind of random and very obnoxious, but it's not that hard. I mean, the swamps aren't that big. It's not like you have to go around in a swamp in the middle of an overworld and then hit the search button over and over and over again, like in one game that I'm thinking of. But I digress. There are multiple swamps inside this cave that we have to investigate, and what you're shooting for is 5 different Crimson Fires. We've already got one of them, and then we're going to go over here, and there's 2 swamps here, and there's also a Crimson Fire to be found. Hey, awesome! So we got that one there, and I believe that there's another one inside this kind of bigger swamp somewhere. If I could, like, explore the swamps and... whoa! Get in contact with all these frickin' enemies. Let me just scout it. There it is! Awesome! Okay, so yeah, another small little Crimson Fire, but we got it. So, moving and grooving right along, head all the way to the south, and then a little bit east over here to this next swamp where we're going to find our next Crimson Fire. Right around here somewhere. There it is! Awesome! Yeah, they're all kind of tiny. We're gonna need a bigger one in order to stop those earthquakes. I don't know how an explosion stops an earthquake, but whatever. So over here there's yet another swamp, but skip that swamp. There are no Crimson Fires down inside that swamp, but up in this one, in the upper left-hand corner, we have yet another Crimson Fire. Awesome! So there's one more to get, which is right over here, our little event Crimson Fire. Wow, that one's huge! That'll serve our purposes nicely. So can we just dig it out really carefully? Oh, yeah. What is it? Uh-oh. Yikes. Whoa! It's Octomam! Or just multiple regular monsters that we've been fighting inside the cave the entire time. Okay, so against these guys, they have all sorts of different weaknesses, but the main big guy are those kind of whitish red shrimp-looking things, the jaw moose, and I'm going to use my new Earth Summon against it. Then what you want Rutice and Michael to work on is getting rid of those Cure Hermit Crabs, because they cast La Rarer whenever they get a turn, which heals everyone, which really sucks. So use your best wind magic against them, and nicely enough, it'll attack the other guys too, because it has a pretty big, what is it, range. Whoa! I really need to cure him. But hey, whoa, look at that deadly attack. It's so good. And hopefully you can get rid of the other guy so that I don't have to deal with them healing each other all the time. Also, those little hermit crabs have a ton of physical defense, so don't even bother attacking them physically. And let's check out our new summon. It's pretty long animation, but it's pretty nice as well. Oh, nice. Yeah, it did about, I don't know, 270-ish damage. It's kind of hard to see because the damage numbers kind of register while the summon is fading out, so it's very difficult to see the actual damage that these summons do. But let's see, I think I will just want to use Deathquake against these guys, and hopefully that'll take them out because they hit really hard. I'm having Gawain heal up even as well. Yeah, they're still alive. That's rather unfortunate. Whoa! Oh, good. Thankfully he didn't die. That's always very nice. Oh, another thing. The enemies in here can drop a Feather Cape, which raises your avoidance by 30 points, which is really nice. Between that and some of these avoidance raising shields that I've gotten, like, you can easily make a dodge tank if you really want to. I don't think it's that necessary, but if it's something that you wanted to look into, you know, you're more than welcome to. And with all that, we beat those assholes and got the Crimson Fire, so let's head on back to Breeziac. But on our way out, something happens, so I just kind of cut to the next room over, and whoa, it's an earthquake! Holy crap! Oh, yeah, this is not good at all. Let's get the hell out of here. The worst place to be during an earthquake is inside of a cave. Wow, it looks like a really big one. It's affecting everyone. Whoa, even over in Valkt? Huh. Where the hell is this? What's going on here? Is there anybody there? Is this like the epicenter of the earthquake? Is that, like, is somebody there who's controlling the earthquake? I don't know what all that was about. But anyway, let's run! Yeah, hey, so let's stop and talk about it! You know, we're 5 feet from the exit, but let's just stop and talk. Yeah, I knew that this would happen. Of course, the girl's always left behind, and she's always in danger. Couldn't possibly be anybody else. Oh, well, at least she's okay. But how are we gonna get you out of here? Oh, is there aftershocks going on now, too? This is not good at all. Yeah, but we can't just leave you here. We've got to get you out. Can we use some spells or something? Oh, we could just throw our Crimson Fire at it. The one that we just got and spent all this time getting. Yeah, we're totally screwed. We're never going to be able to get to Canafia after this. You know, I think that between Rutice, Avon, and Michael, we could probably just cast some fire spells or explosions or some earthquake spells or something and get rid of all this rubble. But no, we have to use our Crimson Fire. Oh, yeah. I mean, at least you're safe. So that's nice. I kind of hate that we had to use a Crimson Fire, but, you know, it is what it is. I'm sure that there'll be a second way to get, you know, what we need to do. There's always a second way. Wow, you bitch. What's wrong with you? To save your life? Yeah, but we didn't want you to die or anything. Well, I guess you're right. I mean, but we don't want to make you be the sacrifice. We don't want to, lose you. We've already lost Mile. Emily's already been kidnapped. I don't want to lose you too. Yeah, no kidding. Well, at least the sage agrees with me. Oh, that's true. It would be kind of like a Pyrrhic victory. I guess Rutis isn't that far gone from the Octum's Apostles if she's still thinking that way. And Michael kind of gets it. He sees, the young love blossoming there. I'm kind of sad that the whole little bromance between Avon and Mile is pretty much done. And, speaking of Mile, I feel that after his death, Avon's personality did like a complete 180. He went from like raving lunatic bitch who would scream at everyone and anyone for like the little slightest affront to just kind of like, just a regular everyday JRPG protagonist who is like incredibly optimistic and feels that everything will turn out great and hunky-dory. And I'm not a fan of that. I would much rather have the old Avon back. I feel like Rutis changed him for the worse. Oh, we're gonna get a reward. Hey, what do you got? What item? I hope it's really good. Yeah, what could it possibly be? Actually, it is really good. Now, his item will change depending on how many Crimson Fires you get. So I got all the Crimson Fires, so I get the best item. I'll be sure to show it off after this. The other items, not so hot, I must say. In place, oh my husband. Yeah. Nothing like some horrible translations to put a smile on my face. We'll use it sparingly. Screw that. I'm gonna use it like a shit ton. Are you kidding me? Sparingly my ass. Do you have anything else to say? Oh, no, you just kind of repeat what you've already said. That's just lovely. But anyway, it is a piece of armor right there, and it lowers your defense only by 4, but it raises your magic defense by 30 points. It's so good. So pass down that flamed Pleiades over to Gawain, and next time on Let's Play the Legend Heroes Tier of Vermillion, we're going to see about a way to get into Canafia. This has been David. If you like this, please like, comment, and subscribe, and have a good day.